Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you about 4 things you can do to not only survive but thrive in your business in this time of a recession or this crazy time we're in, where you have geopolitical things happening, where you have a unpredictable election down south, you have new governments coming in potentially in Canada too, interest rate, inflation, recession coming in, God knows what, consumer spending is going low, all the things happening. If you're a business owner or you're getting scared, hold on. I want to talk to you about these 4 things which will help you not only sustain your business, but actually use it as an opportunity to thrive and grow. Okay, so number 1, the biggest thing you need to focus on as a business owner right now, or even if you're self-employed, is focusing on people, in particularly focusing on your clients. Now, I don't want it to sound repetitive or like the conventional marketing sayings, anything like that. But what I truly mean is even your clients are scared. People are scared about their finances, their personal debts, their income situation, all the things happening. So you want to be that person or that support system, which as one of my favorite speakers, Sharon Srivastav, says, go and bear hug your clients. So for example, if I was running a mortgage business, which I am, what I want to do is reach out to all my past, previous, and current clients and make sure I'm touching with them often, seeing what's happening with them, seeing if there's more ways to add value. Because the relationships you build not only will last you for the future, but that's what gives you loyalty. And when you have loyalty, regardless of whether time's good or bad, people work with you, they recommend others, and you find yourself in a place where you're always flooded with business. But the other thing I want you to do is not just look at people as numbers, as, oh, this is a $500,000 sale, this is a $50,000 revenue, this is a $5,000 profit. Look at people as relationships and find ways to add value. This could be things like improving your communication with them, improving how often you reach them, sending customized text messages. And trust me, if you're not using text messages, you need to do them. But just in general, make it the spirit of checking up with people, even if there's not something immediately you can do for them, because you want to build those relationships. When you start with clients, eventually you want to take this to other areas and also start focusing on your employees, your key partners, etc. But make sure the people part of your business is strong. So the number 2 thing I want you to focus on is focus on cash. Now, again, this is not a video where I ask you to stop buying that $2, $3, $4 coffee you buy, or to cancel your $50 gym membership, but really be prudent about how you manage your cash, what your expenses are looking like, and how you're investing. Now, the answer would be different for every business, every individual, every single person. But not only changing how you're spending your cash, but having a good understanding of what your cash requirements are, what are your expenses like, and knowing the pulse of your business. As business owner, when times are good, we can let go of our expenses because the money is coming in, especially if you're in a business like real estate or sales where when it rains, when it pours, it rains, right? But you want to get good understanding of your cash, so you build in systems in place and you know exactly where the money is going and make prudent financial decisions. The other part of why this is important is because most people out there and who are your clients are doing the same. So make this a point where you're tracking your expenses better, knowing where the money is, and I am sure you will come up with things, what you can do to improve. So small things, we just realized that we were almost paying 3 times for certain systems, which we already had in place. We bought like a subscription from different companies to try it out, and I never really paid attention that we're paying for 3 services at the same time, and we're using maybe one of them. So that's a source of expense every month, which I did not need to, and I could remove. Right? So anything which you're wasting on is a good idea to save on the cash. The other part is, in times like this, cash is king. You can get access to a lot good opportunities for advertising, marketing, branding, or buying investments, which normally would not be available. So if you are a business out there and if you're rich on cash, now would be a great time to focus on long-term marketing deals. I know one of my mentors who ran a big consumer company. In a lower market, they went on to one of those outdoor advertising companies, and those big billboard ads, you see the digital billboards right next to the highway. So whatever the monthly the rate was for it, they paid something like 4 to 5 months of rent to get it for 15 months or 18 months. That's the kind of deal they got because they were aware they were available to put upfront cash and commit in a time where a lot of businesses were shying away. But this brings me to the third point, is focusing on the brand, right? One of the best ways to succeed is seeing what the majority is doing, look in the other direction and focus on that. So while other people are trying not to spend money on advertising, branding, marketing, make that your focus right now. Build a good organic brand. So specifically, two things you want to do is build a good word of mouth and organic brand for your company, but also build a good personal brand. This is not 2010 or 2005 where a personal brand doesn't matter as much. Right now, personal brand is everything, right? It is what will separate you from an average business to an amazing business. Now think about this out there, right? Let's say you run a business selling, chocolate bars. And tomorrow Barack Obama was to send a tweet that, hey, the best chocolate bars I had is from this guy so-and-so, your business will smoke up. Why? That's the power of online word of mouth and building your brand. So what you want to do is look into how you can use content and video marketing to build your personal brand and actually add value. Because all things being equal, whether the times are up or down, people love knowing who the person is behind the brand. People love engaging with people like them. People love doing business with people who are similar to them and people they like. So put yourself out there and build that brand, because regardless of the business you're in, a personal brand can always help. Well, it also helped with presidential elections. So that is that. The last thing I want to say is focus on your pipeline and on your systems, right? I am guilty of this because when I am busy, if I'm not able to pursue a client as much, or if they're too far-fetched coming to me 6 or 9 months down the line, I will push them away. And if you're like me, you might have done the same mistake. Firstly, you should not do it regardless of the time in the market, but this is a great time to reflect on that and change it and focus on building a pipeline. And when I say focusing on a pipeline, I do not mean, hey, focus on what will be a sale next month, what is the sale for this month, how many you funded last month. That is a really small part of it. The bigger part is doing things today which not only fill up your pipeline today, tomorrow, but also something 6 or 9 months down the line. Especially if you have a more transactional business, what are you doing today? How are you building relationships? What seeds are you putting out there to potentially have business 3, 6, 9, 12 months down the line? Because remember, results in business are often the seeds you sow today. So if you're a realtor, this would be a great time to have those 15, 30, 45-minute coffee chats with people who might not even buy homes for another year or 2 years, but put them in the pipeline. You never know how things translate, whether they'll end up referring you to other people or anything which happens. But in a time like this, you want to build that pipeline, but also build a system where you can organize your follow-ups, your business plan, the current deals, so that when the times get tough, you can automate a lot of your business follow-ups, connection, everything, so you can really sell. The other part is the more systems you have in place, you can service your clients better. Like having a good CRM is one of the most missed tools, and the mistake I made. Like if I think I had a really good CRM implementation when I first started the business, I would have probably done double the amount of business I did. But now I'm working on it. And I think that is true for a lot of the businesses out there. Again, even if yours is not a B2B or a big B2C business, you can still find ways to use systems to engage clients. If you're a restaurant out there, find out those online loyalty offers you can do, social media contests, things like that. Have like a mailing list. Like there's so many things you can do, and the internet is full of such ideas. But bottom line is, in times like this, don't be scared. There are people who always thrive in crazy times, in recession, and who actually come out of this with a business which is much more successful than it was going inward. And I do believe you can do the same. So I hope this video helps you. If you are looking for more updates on finance, business, and just in general Canadian real estate, make sure you follow us. And if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. So this is Raghav Manchanda. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.